Alright, back into the old Odyssey. Day in the sun. This map's a pain in the ass. Okay. 48 lives. Not gonna have them for long. Let's place a dart monkey. Where do we want the dart monkey? Here? That's pretty good. I like that spot. Okay. Dart monkey placed. Ability to live erased. Let's just see how we go. Because this is an absolutely short map compared to the rest. And Half Cash honestly kicks this map in the pants. Well, no, it kicks the person playing in the pants, let's be honest. And it just absolutely ruins it. Because this map is relatively okay if you're not playing Half Cash. Okay, 34 lives, that's not awful. That's what we're going for here. Not awful is my unit of measurement at this point in time. So, if we just get triple shot, we'll be okay. And I personally sponsor and believe this message. Triple shot, savior of the world. And then beyond that, to be honest, I feel like a good idea in Half Cash is to just place all of your towers. Place them all, and then focus on upgrading them. Right? Because usually... Wow, that's just 4 lives straight gone. That kind of sucks. And more. Oh boy. Who was I thinking I could get away with keeping all of my lives this game? But yeah, I was going to say, usually in this game, less is more, and I would advise you to focus more on powering up a single tower so that it can survive a long time and then help you power up your other towers. In this game mode, that is not true whatsoever. I advise placing down everything you've got so that you can scrape by and maybe, just maybe, end up with a 5th tier at some point. I don't know when, I don't know how, but at some point, maybe. Just maybe. Alright. So, I'm going to place a Druid pretty much the second I can afford it. Because it's one of the cheapest things here that has high damage potential. At least early on. So we're going to probably buy it mid-round here, just because I think we might need it soon. Let's place it at the end here. You know, really spread this shit out. Because if you think about it, if you want to be super duper efficient, like pure efficiency, you don't want anyone's range to be overlapping. But at the same time, proximity can lead to, you know, buffs and things like that. So it is probably better to focus a group around, say, Gwendolyn, rather than segregate them. But still. Proximity's also not a bad thing, like separating. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So not bad. We had to split them up a bit, but they're doing well. They're doing well. Okay. So this guy's gonna need some camo detection for 24. Because I don't know what else I would use. And now maybe we can potentially live off of just these two for a while? Until we can afford Gwen? I know it's a long shot. Very long shot. And I'd love Gwen to be like right here. But that just makes Gwen cost like a shitload more. And that's not my idea of fun, if I'm honest. Not really pleased with that. Okay, let a pink and a yellow through, sure. Brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh yeah, because I didn't want it to happen. Okay, that's actually fine. Breaking them down into greens is okay. Even yellows, that's not awful. Is probably the best way to describe it. Okay. Where is a good spot for a hero on this map? I want to put Gwen here. And is that going to kill me? No. Not yet. And yes. Oh, see, this is my problem. I swear on my life, Half Cash is harder than chimps. Swear it on my life. Alright, let's try that. Like I said, place a shitload of towers first and then upgrade them. That's probably the way to go. And it seems like we've got a winner. Beautiful. Alright, let's place another tower. Just any damage is better than no damage. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Literally anything is better than nothing. Okay, I still want to try and get Gwen. I don't know where I would put Gwen now, but I want that to be a thing that happens soon. Or I could just get hard thorns for this guy for the leads showing up fairly soon. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, don't tell me. Was Alchemist available as a choice? And did I just completely ignore it? Because Alch is actually pretty damn good in half cash if you can spread the buff out a fair distance. Let's see how we do here. We might get overrun by yellows. Do we? Oh, yes. Fairly quickly, too. Alright. But yeah, it's also good just not to invest in too many things so you can sell them and not feel bad. Let's try 2 lots of Thorn Swarm. I think that'll clean up relatively well. Will it? Maybe not. Okay. Oof. I don't want to lose 2 yellows. Do we need to put someone on strong? We might need to put someone on strong. Put you on strong. See what happens. Everybody else can pop the reds and the blues and all that jazz. You just focus on doing you. See, that's what I don't understand about this game, right? There are so many different targeting options, but generally, and I mean very much generally, leaving them all on first is a really solid choice. You know? There's not a lot of situations where taking them off first, or taking 1 or 2 towers off of first is actually a good idea. You know? Like, even with snipers. It's not super pleasant. Alright. How can we fix this? I mean, we could always try this. Sell you for Gwen. I doubt that's actually a solid exchange. At least not for a level 1. But we could try it. Hell, it could work. Sorry if it sounds like I'm losing my voice. I legitimately might be. How's that work? Slightly better? Kinda. I'm willing to take those 2. If you can clean up the rest. Okay, okay. Might be an idea. Might be. I don't want to pair Gwen up with Mage. So I don't want to sell this guy to buy Gwen. If I can help it. And I would rather Gwen be at the start of the map than at the back. Which is kind of awkward. What if we just placed another tower? You know? Just said, fuck it, and place another one. Could work. Admittedly, I am still very much annoyed that, yeah, we'll go strong. I'm still very much annoyed that, these obstacles are, like, ruining my perfect Gwen placement. You know? Would have really liked to put Gwen there, but I don't have 350 extra bucks, and look at that guy just go straight through. Okay, extra tower seemed to do it. Keeping you on strong for now sounds like a plan. Good, and clean up. Nice. Okay. Maybe we do have a shot at getting Gwen at some point this entire game. Because so far it's round 30, there's only 50 more rounds, and Gwen's got quite a lot of leveling to catch up on. Which is kinda shit. Okay, but admittedly we do have some good starting towers here in terms of AoE damage, or like not just single target, I should say. I don't know if we'll be able to handle these leads. They're okay for now, but we should be fine. So long as no black balloons get past this side. Yeah, okay. Ooh, one more round and we'll be able to get Gwen, but knowing my luck, that means this round's a shit one and I'll need to buy something. That's just awful. Yep, need Gwen. Need Gwen, need a placement spot. I really am treating this like I've only got one life left. Just because I don't want to have less than what I've currently got left. It doesn't sound pleasant, but if we have to keep retrying this to get a solid bit of plain poppage, then yeah, just like that. Okay, there we go. Ooh, no lives lost. I'm impressed, I'm impressed. Keep impressing me, game. Keep impressing me. You'll want me on your good side. Okay. Hello. Ooh, camo detection. Okay, actually, I think Dart can solo this. This round. It's not bad. It's not bad. What do we go for? Let's just see. Let's just go until we get stuck. I think that's an appropriate way to handle this, kind of like extreme Odysseys. You know? Just keep going until you legitimately can't go without another tower, and then do it. Can we do this? Ooh, we can almost do this. We can almost put Gwen down on round 35. It is almost safe to put Gwen down on 35. And that's just... I don't want to lose 4 lives like that. I just don't. So let's try it again. With slightly different plane positioning at the start of the round. Because that could make all the difference, and it kind of already has. Although, to be fair, I think these zebras are going to mess things up for us. Oh, yeah. Straight through. Okay, okay. Placing Gwen... Maybe here isn't such a... Okay, it's an absolutely terrible spot. But, you know, I'm just trying to find a brighter side to this situation. Maybe here isn't horrible. Let's try that. Okay, we dealt with that more efficiently. There's no zebras now, but there is a shit ton of pinks and yellows that will kill us. Oh boy. This is why I hate half cash without monkey knowledge. I'm essentially playing half cash chimps right now. I've just realized. I've legitimately just realized I'm essentially playing half cash chimps, and I've had enough of that from Lee's challenge. Why am I putting myself through this? Okay, that's actually fine. We did need a big lot of damage at the back there, because our Moab popping power is not going to be great. It's going to be mediocre at best. I want you to target camo balloons specifically. Clean up those bad boys before they go anywhere too far, and they went somewhere too far. Great. I'm not losing lives. I promise. This is going to make me crazy. I promise. Alright, well, we seem to manage it when we were just leaving them on first, so let's just do that. How the fuck does that work? So, if you leave your tower on first... Oh, never mind. Didn't work out too well. But I can guarantee RNG will change that. But how does that work, though? If I tell him to target camos and leave him on first, he somehow misses more camos than if I told him, oh, don't bother with the camos, just target first. And then he takes out the camos anyway. What? I don't get it. This game is very interesting at times. Did we... Every time. That one camo balloon. I just want to place Gwen. Don't make me buy more camo detection. Just don't. It's just rude. Oh, I don't want to buy camo detection. But I feel like I kind of have to at some point. Ah, fine. There you go. There's the camo detection, and Gwen is going to be put off and left without for yet another few rounds. Oof. I don't know what level Gwen will be at the end of this, but it will not be high enough. She is not getting paid enough here. Alright. Wall of Fire. Fairly consistent. And taking things down. Okay, good, good. I think I might want another plane, if I'm honest. Okay, let's try this. Because Wall of Fire is solid. It just takes a while to actually pay for. Okay. We might have a level up here. Which will be a first. Holy shit. Straight to level 3. Okay, now we're working. Now this is working. Somehow this is working. We just have to really hope that a bunch of 000 towers are actually decent enough to take down a Moab, which is very scary to think about. What can we do about that? Honestly, not much. A lot of it's going to be relying on hope. Okay. Heated up every few seconds, creates a powerful blast wave, pops balloons, and adds fire to nearby monkey attacks. That is nice. We like that. Let's just see how we go without anything else. Throw down a cocktail. Okay, not bad. However, the ceramics are going to mess us up big time. Correct? Oh, correct. Okay. So we need something for 1,200 that'll guarantee a win here. Probably without placing another tower. I say probably because it's still on the possibilities list. But it's doubtful. Okay, let's try Thorn Swarm. Maybe it'll be enough. And we'll also throw this down now to hit at both times on the intersection. And that did fuck all. That did fuck all. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I guarantee that. In fact, I think that's kind of obvious. I'm just pointing the obvious out. What if, instead, we go the other way? What if we sell you for this? Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking. The only problem being this is still our only form of cleanup at the back here. Which isn't horrible, but does still suck. Okay. I think that's got it. Yeah. Okay, that's got it. Respect the Moab Mauler. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go again. Because surely the longer we do this, the more chance we'll have of winning. At some point in time. The odds are in my favor. At least somewhat. I want another semi-permanent Wall of Fire here. If we can afford it before we die, that'd be even better. Okay, it's looking like we might. Okay. 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 Holy shit. A chance, maybe? A chance? Is that what I'm sensing? Is it love, or am I sensing a potential victory opportunity? Oh yeah, okay, okay. This is good, this is good. 2 billion hours later, and we have an idea of what we're doing. I still want a plane. Because that Moab damage is gonna be very much needed. Okay, purple balloons kind of screw us here. So we do need to rely on our friend who's been popping those. Dart Monkey. Oh yeah, Dart Monkey's still here. Nice. That's great. So you need to focus on camos. I don't know how smart the AI actually is with that sort of stuff, but fuck it. Yeah, let's focus on camos. See if you can actually do it. Because my bet's on you can't. At least not well. And I'm correct. Okay. God, I hate this. Oh, this is the absolute worst way to play BTD6, is one step at a time. Honestly. Okay, no idea. It's gonna suck for now, but it might help out with our purple problem. Sell that, rebuy it. And then see if that makes the difference. Getting ourselves a shimmer so that the Druid can also help with the purple popping. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Don't have to worry about camos now. Don't have to worry about purples too much. Still a threat, but not a massive one. Okay. I swear, if I can get through this, I'm gonna take a 3-month holiday, and then I'll finish the rest of the Odyssey. Maybe in my dreams. Maybe in my dreams. Alright. So, admittedly, I usually chat a lot of shit at this point, saying things like, oh, because we managed to, beat round 40, round 50 should be child's play, considering our hero has leveled up and matured, making it so much stronger by this point in time that we don't actually need much of a defense change. And normally I would be right, but this is half cash and an Odyssey where it heavily restricts you, so you kinda just forget about that idea and just go with, oh my god, survive. You know? Okay, that's where the idea is kicking in now. Moab Mauler. Okay, so we've got solid Moab defense in the form of a fighter plane and a Moab Mauler. We need regular balloon fuckage. I was gonna say a different set of words there, which is why it sounded like I hadn't finished my sentence, but I just ended up saying fuckage, because that's officially a word. That is officially a word in my dictionary. Alright. Round 50. Moabs galore. AKA 2 of them. But those are manageable. Right? Manageable. Now, do I give... Oh no, this guy doesn't have shimmer. So I definitely give unpopped army to this guy. Because otherwise I'm wasting money. Ooh, are we okay here? Okay, some pressure is applied, but overall, safe. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking the very first time I attempted this. I put down a village at like round 20, 30 something. I don't even know how I had the cash for that, but it was a shit idea. It did not save me from anything going wrong. Everything still went wrong. That's what I'm trying to get at there. Okay. I also want solid regular blown defense, so we're going to get a Druid of the Jungle. Now, you might be thinking, hey, you should have got this a shitload earlier. However, that is very much correct. Would have been an amazing defense if I had the upgrade much earlier. However, I've tested it before, and trying to get that earlier on, it just does not work out as well as you'd like it to. And when it comes to putting money into that, that's $1,000 that you don't have to beat a Moab with. If you get it before round 40. And having minus $1,000 against the first Moab really sucks in half cash. Okay. Cluster bombs. Solid choice. Recursive cluster. Need it by round 63. BFB. Probably also a threat. But I'm thinking beyond that. Okay. This is going to be a long-ass video just because of this one map. Because it really needs attention to detail. But beyond that, I'm thinking we're alright. I guess we'll see. And boom. And even bigger. Booms. Alright. Let's see if we can handle this. I trust the fighter plane and the slowness of the BFB to pop fairly quickly. And recursive cluster, come in clutch. Close enough. Wall of fire will deal with the rest. Whew! Okay. I think we've got a shot. It's not a great one, but it is one. We'll also get this. Just to let it pop other things, like leads. Okay, okay. We do have second ability. We have second ability. That's such a big plus. In fact, I might not even place that tower just yet. Fortifieds? Not bad. Genuinely not bad. I feel like that's where I was bound to screw up next, if at all. Okay. These guys? Okay. Cluster bombs has got this covered. Oh, sorry, recursive cluster has got this covered. Pretty solid defense there. I love it. Okay, okay. We're doing this. Just very, very carefully and slowly. Oh god. Fortifieds. Groups of fortifieds. Are you trying to kill me? Are you mad? Alright. We're okay for now. So long as we've got Gwen down, I feel like we can save up money. Because if we were just sort of saving up money and we hadn't placed Gwen, I feel like that's a massive fuck up. You need to place Gwen the second you can safely. As you can see, I was sort of testing it out every other round. Being like, oh, maybe I can place Gwen now. Oh, no I can't. It's a shit time and we still lose. Until eventually we managed to win, and then immediately after that round, leveled up 3 times, got an ability, and was able to carry for a little while. I think we're going to get Jungle's Bounty. Purely for the damage, but at the same time, making a little extra side cash in half cash mode would mean that selling things isn't awful. Well, it's not an awful idea. So it is going to actually be a little extra damage, which is what I love. But it's also going to be some side cash. Some side cash is beautiful. See, look at that. The upgrade itself cost 5,400, didn't it? Yeah, 5,400. How much does this guy sell for? 5,464. That means tier 3 and below was worth $64. Roughly. That's not true. But still. That's... in a weird world, that's true. Okay, but we just made 120 back. So it's not awful. And the damage this guy outputs as a A double vine user is insane. In fact, I'm thinking about getting another necromancer now. Just because these vines plus those reanimated balloons, super strong combo. Okay. Thinking Operation Dartstorm, probably going to be a solid bet. So I'll get it. Oh, this has always put me on edge. Half cash without any chimps. Well, no. Half cash without any monkey knowledge is god awful. Anybody who's first starting off this game will know the pain of half cash without monkey knowledge. If you've ever tried it, it is terrible. It is terrifying. And yet, I still put myself through it. And we don't seem too bad now. But God, it was awful to begin with, was it not? Going round to round, not sure whether we'll live. Okay. Whew. I can calm down a bit now. Because I think we got this. I don't want to toot my own horn or get myself too excited here, but I think we got this. I'm going to place another one of these because I do believe our damage for regular balloons is actually pretty damn good now. What the heck was that? Okay. Regular balloon damage is solid. That's what I thought. Round 76. Blow it out your ass. Okay. So we're good. We seem good. Didn't use the ability. Should always be using that ability. Speaking of, we haven't had to use Gwen's abilities for a while. This is a good sign. Oh my god, are we doing this right now? I think we're doing this right now. I think this has taken many attempts on my part. Not only just what you're seeing now, but recording-wise. I won't lie. I'm only human. I fuck up. I make mistakes. I get to round 40 plus in this video, then lose on a stupid round, and then realize that hitting continue is probably going to benefit me a shitload in half cash mode because it's going to give me a crap ton of cash. Okay, that's a little awkward, but can we live? No, we cannot. Beautiful. Okay, that's a problem we can solve. That is a problem we can attempt to solve. Alright. What was not getting shimmered there? It was the end of round 78, so we've got this to get through, which we can without losing 2 lives, please. Would be preferred. We can potentially just give these 2 camo detection, these planes, and that might solve the problem, to be honest. But let's try using... We'll just throw down Gwen's ability, just to help out. For the first wave. Collecting the cash. Let's get spy planes, and see if that helps out with the second lot. Because there's the purples, then there's the... No, there's the BFB, and then there's the purples, and then there's the camo round. But then, honestly, if we can beat round 79, we've won. In just putting it out there. And Shimmer. Okay. Oh, Shimmer doesn't get everything. Shimmer has a limit? Really? Okay. Well, that's new information. So, I think a good idea is to potentially sell this and buy another recursive cluster. Maybe even back here. I can't afford it yet, but perhaps if we sold some things, moved some things around, we'll see, Because I didn't realize that Shimmer doesn't necessarily reveal everything. Which kinda sucks. If that's the case, you know? Kinda figured Shimmer would be the be-all and end-all of your camo detecting needs. I suppose... Wait, does this ability hit camo balloons? Because if so, that would be brilliant. And I would 100% just use that. In fact, you know what? We will. We'll use both of these. No, we'll use just this one and see if it works. Oh, it does. Oh my god, it hits them all. That is such a bonus. Oh, okay, yes, because that ability is goaded out of its mind. Okay. Let's get another recursive, just to make myself feel safe. And we do have fortified BFBs here, but it should be fine from what I'm gathering here. We're popping regular BFBs here, and then the Moabs further here. So, fortifieds should not pose that much of a threat. Yeah, okay. Oh, you had me scared for a second there at the end of 78, but we've done it. These absolute pricks that decide that half cash should go into an Odyssey. Just get him out of here. Oh my god. 11 lives to do Spring. Is that even called Spring? I don't know. Spring and Off the Coast. That's what I'm calling them, if they're not actually called that. Okay, yeah, it is Spring. But hey, it's medium standard, and we've already turned Monkey Knowledge off, so you can't prevent me. Which is a very weird way of saying that makes no difference. Anyway. My god, this is going to be so different now. Let's place the dart monkey here. And just start. See where we get. How well does this one dart defend? Oh, feels good to get regular amounts of cash. Holy shit, we just gained 100. I don't remember the last time that happened. We should be able to afford triple darts by around 3, 4, 3, which is insane, because that's going to massively help for round 4, which is insane that I'm even saying that out loud, that we need massive help for round 4. Oh yeah, let's just go all the way with this guy. We want enhanced eyesight. That is the ideal upgrade. Just a good old 032. Okay. That is amazing. Round 5, we have a triple dart with all the upgrades I want on it. That is... I can't explain how nice that is. It's just so nice. It's just so nice. Alright. I think I want Gwen next to the Dart Monkey. Because I do love putting heroes at the start of maps. But this one just doesn't feel right. Especially with Gwen having the whole throw fire onto the track. You know, if it threw fire here, yeah, it can at least get into this loop so it'll hit balloons 2 times around. Or it might hit around here, which could hit both sides of the track. So I think Gwen's better suited back there rather than at the start. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Gwenny, we'll put you... We'll aim you slightly more towards the bottom side of the map, but that's fine. You can still hit the top side fairly well. Holy shit. You never realize how much you miss gaining full cash until you've been stuck on a half cash mode map for a while. This is so nice. And honestly, if you showed me that first map we played on today, in this video, I don't remember what it's called, Downstream. No. Is it called Downstream? Might be called Downstream. I'm getting it. Yeah. Okay, so that's Downstream, not Stream Bed. But yeah, if you told me Downstream versus Spring, which map's harder, I'd say this one. But because you said half cash on the first one, I'd be like, fuck no, it's the half cash one. Oh. Do we do this? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, ooh, yes. There we go. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. Rapid fire and then cross it with the middle. Get that little bit of extra damage. So good being able to wait like 1 or 2 rounds to get this upgrade. I'm sorry, I'm just in, what do you call it? Regular cash withdrawal. Yeah, that's what I'm having. I've been on the half cash too long. I forgot what it's like to make real money. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the music I need. Nice and calming. So hey, it's almost Christmas, hey. That's pretty wild. Like, what's today, the 19th? The 19th of the 11th. Which means in less than a week, it'll be less than a month, or equal to a month, away from Christmas. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty freaking crazy. Alright, let's actually get camo detection on this guy. I like that idea, and I like the idea of dropping bombs as well. Okay, the only problem is I want more regular balloon damage, and the anti-Moab missile only targets Moabs. So, kinda looking for a bit more cash to get the upgrade that can actually deal more balloon damage. Dartstorm. Okay. But I think we're in a good position now. We're in the next few rounds where it's not so much difficult, rather than testing out new mechanics. Like a few regens, some purples, and some leads. Leads are usually a pretty good round just to save a bit of cash on. Obviously not in half cash mode. Nobody ever loves to save anything on half cash mode. But still, you get what I mean. Ooh, this is one of my favourite rounds right here. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. I have favourite rounds in this game. This is one of them. This is one of them. Round 40 is one of them. Round 4 is one of them just because of the sheer ridiculousness of how it's like 10 times more difficult than round 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Which is baffling to me, but also hilarious. So I just sort of roll with it. Okay. These pineapples are actually doing pretty damn good. Oh wait, no, it's the heated up buff. My bad. I thought the pineapples were doing all the work there. It's just Gwen's buffing the darts so it can actually pop leads. Okay. Solid, solid. We're still going to slow it down just because there can be some mishaps here where we might leak a little, but we're good. Alright, come on, Dartstorm. We're pretty damn close. We get you, and suddenly balloons won't even start making it to Gwen. Or end up making it to Gwen. What's the terminology? Probably end up. Anyway. I am tired, so I apologize if the commentary is what you would describe as less than complete shit. But that's okay with me. That's okay with me. That's okay. You know? That's okay. Because we're not doing half cash anymore. Genuine highlight of my day. Not half cash currently. Good times. Good times. You know what? I think that's just going to be a fact of life for me. You get me to play any sort of challenge that's half cash, I'm going to hate it. Hate it with every fiber in my body. Right? But if instead you get me to play any challenge that doesn't relate to half cash, I will enjoy it much more. You know, it's sort of like a breath of fresh air. New, form of understanding. Understanding myself, you know? I do want to get a shimmer down, but at the same time, this guy's pretty good. Maybe I'll just get a what do you call it? A village. Village would probably just be better. Straight up. Oh my god. And I get it, half cash literally means it halves the amount of cash you will ever receive in the game, but still, it feels like so much. You know? I've got like triple the defense I would have had in the last game for the first Moab. And I'm not even at the first Moab. It's bonkers. It's absolutely mental. Okay, let's put one here, just for good measure. Just to sort of signify where that one's going. There we go. And we are only going around 70, which is fair, because this can be a bit of a pain in the ass of a map. So that's completely understandable. Let's put down our village. I want it in a good spot, where it can reach almost everything. Yeah, I'd say this is probably the closest we'll get. Boom. Yes! Yes! That's all I wanted. Okay. Do your thing, fighter plane. And recursive cluster. Follow it up. You beauty. First trying round 40 like that. What can I say? I'm just really good at the game when it's not half cash. And boom. Who needs to worry about camera detection when you've got a village? Admittedly, it's really expensive, but that's fine. And boom. Honestly, I rarely ever use a main defense at the back of this map. A lot of the time you'll see me pitching towards the front here. But yeah, I guess I just feel like this is more suitable for Gwen, as well as the ideal sort of original placement of the Dart Monkey. I just feel like the back of the map felt a little bit better. It was weird. Okay. Bada bing. And bada boom. There we go. Oh yeah. Not a lot can get past this now. I'd say we are pretty solid. Just to make sure, we'll buff our explosion boys even further. Yes, yes. Do go on. Primary mentoring. May as well. And then I think our last tower will be maybe another monkey ace. Why not? It's fun. We'll go bottom path. Never miss. It's been a while since we've gone down there. For once, the Spectre has not been my one and only scapegoat. Typical that it is the top path instead, though. That is very typical of me. Do we put a... Nah, we put a wall of fire around here. Why not? Seems to fit a bit better. As more of a clean-up tower rather than a primary first damage sort of tower. Yes. Oh, that is perfect. Same but different. Still reaches the village. However, Monkey Sense I find is just a better upgrade path to go down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get Shimmer. Let's get Unpopped Army. Let's get zombie balloons. Huh, funnily enough, we haven't placed any druids yet. Usually such a strong early game tower has now flopped because we're not pressured. What do you know? Okay, and then the other one. Plus, it's always good to give the balloons a taste of their own medicine. See how they like it when balloons are sent back at them and pop in their face. Never pleasant. Boom. Yes. I don't even think we need to upgrade much more. I think we're... This is how safe I feel right now. Auto start. And then, yeah, just because we can. Just do that. And this. Don't even care that they're not really hitting any part of the track. Just, let's be real. If you're going that path, there's only one real reason for it these days. And it still works really goddamn well. I mean, look at that. Over 2,000 pops. This guy's barely got 2,000, so putting them in shit locations doesn't really make much of a difference. They're still doing very frickin' well. We'll give them some lightning, why not? It's fun. Alright, then round 63. No shot of winning, but still, it'll be funny to watch them try. And to think I managed this on the last map with half the amount of cash. Hell no. Oh, I just realized. I'm really dumb. But I was wondering why the Druids weren't making so much money on the last map. Funnily enough, it's because it was half cash mode. But I just looked at it and I was like, I swear they made 240, not 120. That seems like a random ass number. And I just couldn't really figure it out, but I just kind of ignored it. But, yep, my dumbass just figured it out now. And more money. Oh yeah, we are gonna be fine. Worst case scenario, we've got 2 abilities that'll actually do something to save us. Money, 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 money. Why do monkeys need money? And why do the balloons drop money? So many questions, so few answers. Why do some monkeys pilot things like the helicopter and the airplane, but there's just randomly a bomb shooter that works automatically, you know? Why is the engineer not spread this knowledge further and just made everything work automatically, you know? If the engineer can make sentry turrets that shoot on their own, then he's probably responsible for building the bomb shooters that shoot on their own, which means he's probably capable of making some sort of catapult to launch alchemist potions on their own, you know? So many questions, so few answers. Alright, next map. What have we got in store? I completely forget. Legit, what is it? Is it standard? Is it... Oh, it's Apocalypse. It is Apocalypse. Okay. This map. This map has been the death of me. And you'll notice that I haven't uploaded this video yesterday, which I usually will do. And it's all this map's fault. It's entirely this map's fault. Because this map is so goddamn awful on Apocalypse, without monkey knowledge, with only 11 lives left. And that's just a fact. That's a fact of life. So, I'll demonstrate just to give you a little bit of a taste of how many times I've lost on this map. So we lose 3 lives here, that's fair enough. And now we're down to 8. Which immediately sucks because Apocalypse doesn't let you stop between rounds, right? That's the whole gimmick of Apocalypse. And that wouldn't be so bad if we lived long enough to make a decent team, right? So we're going to lose a few more lives here, which is expected, right? Because we can't afford anything else, and buying any upgrades right now actually screws us later on anyway. So there's definitely no way of getting past the first 10 rounds without losing some form of lives. And 9 times out of 10, there's definitely no way of getting past the first 10 rounds, because you get these greens, which are fine. They're fine. They're honestly not bad, right? And then you get the yellows. These yellow balloons ruin everything. As you can see, that's us dead. Right there. That green balloon. I have tried this all of yesterday evening, all of this morning, to try and figure out a way to save our lives. Now, round 6 is generally the one I die on. 9 times out of 10. There have been times where I've gotten further. Don't get me wrong. There have definitely been times where I've gotten further. Even when I do this, where I can sort of cheat the system a little. I'll even put this guy on strong. I think that's how I got the furthest that I did get, was I put him on strong. He even misses a few of them here. But I think it does end up saving us slightly. And never mind. I thought wrong again. What do you know? But yeah, this is just a absolute rinse and repeat process of pure flamin' garbage, is the best way I can put it. I think the next closest I got was if I sold this guy to buy a Thorn Swarm, or if I never bought the Dart Monkey in general and lost even more lives in the first place. But as you can see, this also doesn't work out too well. And so, I hate to say it, because this has happened with this map as well as Flooded Valley twice now, but this is fucking dumb. Absolute dumb without Monkey Knowledge. And let me just show you the difference Monkey Knowledge makes. Obviously, we're going to purposely lose this round because Monkey Knowledge isn't turned on. But let me just show you the difference and speed up our death while we're at it. And before you even consider thinking that maybe if I put Gwendolyn down earlier, we start off with $850, I think. So Gwendolyn's off the table. And even if we placed like a really weak defense in the meantime, the difference between buying price and selling amount received back is not good enough for us to get Gwendolyn super early. So that kind of sucks. But just watch how much of a difference Monkey Knowledge makes. Especially all of it. Admittedly, you don't need all of it. You literally just need Mana Shield. But you can start off placing Gwen and get your free Dart Monkey down. And honestly, this is all you need for quite a while, right? Because if you think about it, Gwen's got her ability, which instantly means round 5 is now fine. Round 6 is now fine. You know, there's literally no problem there. We just do that, and all of our problems seem to disappear. Magic. Absolute magic. Okay. So these are the crappy red balloons before the horde of greens, blues, and then eventually yellows when they show up. Yep, there they come. And then we just do this. And nothing's a problem. Nothing's a problem. Alright. But yeah, honestly, this map is absolute flamin' garbage. And not only that, but I'm willing to admit this, I am absolutely shit at this map. This map and Flooded Valley can both simultaneously die in a pit of hell right next to Bazaar. Because those are my, like... Oh, and Pat's Pond. Pat's Pond can say hi to them while they're down there. Those are by far my least favorite maps. You might be thinking like, oh, you know, maybe like a quad or bloody puddles or muddy puddles or any sort of expert map. No, you'd be wrong. No, it's this one. It's Pat's Pond, it's Bazaar, and it's Flooded Valley. Admittedly, though, Flooded Valley is both incredibly difficult on its own and just a pet peeve hate of mine, so it kind of gets the double whammy. Maybe it goes lower on Dante's Inferno of Hell. But you get what I mean. This is a shit map. And trying to do it without monkey knowledge on Apocalypse with 11 lives, I'm going to say is impossible. So any amount of monkey knowledge you can throw at this is going to help you out immensely. The ones I highly recommend are Mana Shield, and also the ones that make Magic Monkey's projectiles last longer. Because it actually applies to the Wall of Fire. And with that... Oh, do we have enough damage here? Might have used that at the wrong time, but it's alright. We got these spikies, as well as the Mana Shield to protect us, so we're good. But yeah, it also applies to the Wall of Fire. I wouldn't originally think Wall of Fire is a projectile exactly, but it makes the Wall of Fire last longer, so it's almost permanent uptime. Which is insane. So look at this. Usually Wall of Fire does leave a little bit of a gap for balloons to sneak through, and that was just the purple balloon being an asshole, so that doesn't count. But still, you see what I mean. Permanent uptime. It is beautiful. Alright. We need some more darts up in here, otherwise we're going to lose to any other purple balloons that come our way. Which will, in fact, suck ass, if that's the case. So, let's place a Druid. Lovely little Druid. Oh, man, I'm honestly really disappointed that I wasn't able to beat this with without monkey knowledge, I should say. I really do enjoy taking on these challenges, or these Odysseys, without monkey knowledge, right? But I feel like I'm getting too, how do I put it? Almost too cocky, right? I'm letting, like in the early rounds, I'm in the early maps, I'm letting certain lives slide, sort of thing. You know, I'm just like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter if we lose a few here. But I think I should try and preserve as many as possible all the way up until the last map, because honestly, the last map usually screws me over hard. It does what we in the business call rear ends me. And that is not a pleasant thing. Let's just double down on the Wall of Fire there, shall we? Alright. Druid of the Jungle's up next. Should absolutely destroy any regular ass balloons. And that's the thing, like, look at this round. Round 18, reds and blues. And then greens. Right? Why the hell? Oh, okay, and then pinks. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. But still, some of the rounds in Apocalypse and Alternate Balloons round are very questionable, you know? You get like round 4 or 5 throwing pinks and yellows at you immediately, and then like some round 20 times later, it's just a bunch of like reds and blues, and you're like, what the fuck? How is this difficulty scaling? Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay, but now that we've got the Druid, we can get this boy to pop some camo for us. Pop some camo for us. As well as, hopefully shimmer some. Because we're going to need that. That's for sure. Shimmer. I must admit, I did give this a bit of a test run just to see how well I can't speak. How well a monkey knowledge run would go. And it goes quite well. I got to around 40 easy, and then I just stopped and I was like, yeah, this is completely doable. No shot that this is difficult sort of thing. And it really wasn't. Really wasn't. Alright, so now we've got camo lead popping power. The only thing that's really not good is camo purples. So that's why I'm planning on getting this shimmer ASAP. So we can sort that shit out and cut it out early. Just like a cancer. Cut it out early before it starts moving around your body. Boom. Shimmer. Lovely, jubbly, and a little bit bubbly. Alright. So now, I do like the idea of recursive cluster, but I also like the idea of a monkey ace. I think we'll go Monkey Ace for now. Just for fun. We'll go top path for Moab damage, because who knows what sort of shenanigans Apocalypse Mode pulls with the Moabs. We don't really need exploding pineapples and camo detection on it. Although it might help if we did go for the... Oh no, we've got Shimmer. It shouldn't hurt to leave it without camo detection. Shouldn't hurt too much, I should say. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. All you need is a little bit of monkey knowledge. Bare minimum mana shield, because that has saved me a full 25 lives plus this game alone. So I know it's been a while since I've done my since I've did my monkey knowledge guide video on this channel, which, by the way, if you're looking for a guide for monkey knowledge, feel free to check it out. I've made a video on it. I think it's fairly good. But yeah, aside from that guide, I just can't stress this enough. I'm 99.999% sure the best monkey knowledge in this game is the mana shield. Seriously. It's utterly broken how useful that is. Alright, where do we want our recursive clusters? I think we want them at the back. I don't want them doing Moab damage, I want them cleaning up after the Moabs. But let's get Dartstorm. Just in the meantime. And you know what? We'll give them a village. Why not? That might be a mistake. We'll figure that out as we go along. But let's get a bit of a village going on here. Ooh. Okay, not a mistake. Thank you very much, Plane. We appreciate you, and thank you for all the effort you've put in. Okay, let's keep going. That was a sketchy round, but we do have Gwendolyn's Fiery Cocktail as a backup if there was something worse than that coming up. Alright, we should be seeing a Moab some point soon. I don't think it's directly on round 40, but it'll be close. It'll be close. Which is just as scary. Okay, but we should be fine for Moabs because we do have a plane flying around that can launch anti-Moab missiles. There it is. There it goes. There's another. There it goes. Beautiful. It's exactly what I like to see in my Moabs. Shreds. Okay. But yeah, I am really sorry, guys. I honestly try my best to give you all a monkey knowledge-less guide to the Odysseys. And sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. And I must admit, I think my biggest mess up throughout this whole thing, if you are still going for a monkey knowledge-less run, I'll tell you right now my biggest fuck up. Right? It wasn't the fact that I didn't have monkey knowledge turned on. I think this is very much doable without monkey knowledge. However, my biggest mistake was not having a second dart monkey. And potentially Gwendolyn, if you see it like that. Because if you used Quincy, guaranteed easy win. Easy win. Quincy, you could place him immediately. We're also going to do this. Extra damage as well as extra money. Always a good combination if you can get it. In fact, we'll get another one down here. And discounted too. Well, at least for the most part. But yeah, as you can see, we're just flying through this now. Ooh, we've got a BFB. Never seen one of those before. B4? B4, you sunk my battleship. But yeah, we seem fairly well. Fairly good. I kind of want to go for that. Just because we're already centered. And I know we could have gotten the sharper darts thing. Ooh, forgot to use those. I know we could have gotten the sharper darts, but I don't really care about those. Alright, what should we get? Another plane to round things off, make things a little smoother. Let's make this one go in a figure 8. That way they kind of cross each other and look pretty cool. Ooh, okay. Once again, mana shield. Very helpful. Oh, this is around 63, that's why. I was wondering what was happening there. Why we were suddenly getting overwhelmed. And these two didn't really pull much of their weight, did they? Pathetic. Alright. I do think, though, that might be because of the village we got. Let's sell that and buy a different one. Because now that we have already got the discounted prices on them, we may as well buff them. No point in leaving them weak. Alright, there we go. And just like that, we're at round 70. We're doing extraordinarily well all of a sudden. What a difference. What a difference, honestly. Look at that. Where are the balloons? Finally, they should start showing up on screen. An entire round, no balloon. No balloons. Ah. I can't stress the importance of monkey knowledge, but at the end of this, I will show you exactly which monkey knowledges I think will be the most useful in order to beat this map. Some of them even you can get straight away. I'm talking literally the first monkey knowledge point you can ever earn. Let's do that. Just burn everything. And there it is. I'm still annoyed at this. I really wanted to do it without. It seemed quite possible for some time, and then the next day came. How did I place 8 Gwendolyn's? How did I not question that until now? What? Does selling and rebuying Gwen count? Oh, did it? Oh, I can't re-see my stats, can I? Well, you guys saw them. Apparently I placed 8 Gwendolyns. I think that's what that said. Anyway, let's talk monkey knowledge. This one, dope. This one lets your wall of fire last a little bit longer and keeps the uptime practically infinite. So you don't have to worry about the wall of fire going down, balloons going through, and then it coming back up. This just keeps it pretty much permanent. Making it almost stronger than Gwendolyn and her ability one, which you'll have to wait for anyway. But yeah, go for that one. Definitely go for mana shield. Bare minimum you need for mana shield is, what, 9 points? Maybe 10? So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you'll need like 7, 8. 8? 9? 9 points. 9 points roughly. My math isn't super duper great because I'm not focusing too much on it. Other things that are good would include, but are not limited to, pre-game prep. Can save your mana shield a little. Is it this one? Hero start at level 3, placing Gwendolyn down immediately. And also, primary at the bottom. Yes, increasing starting cash by 200. So instead of having 850 starting cash, or whatever it was that what it was? I think that was what it was. Yeah, instead of having 850, you will have 1,050, which is pretty damn good, because you can afford Gwendolyn straight away. Anyway, those are the monkey knowledge suggestions I have for this Odyssey. So sorry again I couldn't do it without monkey knowledge. I'm really pissed off at myself and my my own abilities, really. I feel like I should have been able to do that if I'd just chosen a better hero. I would have chosen not Gwen. Definitely would have gone for Quincy, just for how cheap he was. You would have been able to place him straight away, and he would have been decent firepower. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this despite the interruption there. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, and have a great night.